In a marathon Monday press conference that touched on virtually every facet of the Chicago Bears season and their broader impact on the city of Chicago, head coach Ben Johnson demonstrated a combination of analytical precision, candid accountability, and cultural awareness that has rapidly elevated both his and the team's profile in the local and national football conversation, beginning with a rigorous assessment of quarterback Caleb Williams, who, despite leading a Bears team sitting at 9-3 and holding the NFC's top seed, continues to struggle with completion percentages below 60%, and a passing game that Johnson himself acknowledged is winning in spite of, rather than because of, its current execution, emphasizing that route discipline, receiver alignment, depth, footwork, and the fundamentals of passing mechanics remain areas demanding consistent attention, while simultaneously highlighting Williams' remarkable progress in reading defenses, advancing through progressions, maintaining command of a complex offensive scheme, and demonstrating situational awareness that allows him to adjust plays on the fly, correcting errors from both his teammates and coaching staff, which signals a quarterback maturing in real time, learning from in-game experiences, and gradually converting promising talent into reliable production. Johnson's insistence on accountability and mastery of details, even amid winning streaks and a historically significant position atop the NFC North, reflects a coaching philosophy that prioritizes process over accolades, preparation over perception, and incremental improvement over complacency. An approach reinforced by his repeated messaging that the team's current standing, while impressive, doesn't mean anything with 5 regular season games remaining, underscoring his focus on staying present, addressing weaknesses in real time, and preventing early success from fostering overconfidence, which is especially critical given the Bears' upcoming contests against historically dominant rivals such as the Green Bay Packers, a franchise that has consistently challenged the Bears both on and off the field, and whose presence in Chicago's sports lore is as significant as any long-standing rivalry in the NFL. With Johnson and veteran players like Cole Kmet acknowledging not just the tactical complexity, but also the emotional resonance of the matchup, recounting personal anecdotes, family connections, and friendships that intersect with Packers fandom to illustrate the deep-rooted cultural significance of the rivalry, and situating the Bears' recent victories and overall performance within a context of decades-long struggles against Green Bay, including losing streaks and periods of relative mediocrity, which makes recent success under Johnson's leadership particularly meaningful to fans, players, and the broader community, fostering a sense of collective identity, city pride, and renewed hope that has been historically elusive. Johnson's approach to leadership extends beyond technical proficiency and tactical evaluation, as evidenced by his public embrace of moments that humanize the coaching role, including a now viral shirtless appearance in the locker room that led to free hot dogs for the city, an act he framed as an opportunity to give back to fans, and a calculated cultural touchpoint that merges public engagement with team morale, reflecting a nuanced understanding of how professional sports intersect with community and civic pride, and contributing to a nearly unprecedented approval rating in Chicago that situates him as one of the city's most popular figures, a status previously reserved for athletes like Michael Jordan or prominent local sports teams during peak performance periods. Further contextualizing his leadership, Johnson's comments on Caleb Williams illuminate the balance between constructive criticism and optimism, as he pointed to specific footwork and base mechanics that led to misthrows despite Williams' clear ability to read the field, reach third and even fourth progressions, and make intelligent decisions under pressure, reinforcing the notion that developmental coaching is as much about refining technique and mental acuity as it is about celebrating highlight plays or statistical benchmarks, a philosophy that has resonated with players, many of whom have praised Johnson's consistency, clarity, and fairness, citing improvements in pre-snap alignment, motion timing, and overall command of the offense compared to early season struggles characterized by false starts, miscommunication, and lack of rhythm, thereby demonstrating tangible growth in execution and cohesion, while providing a foundation for sustained success in high-stakes scenarios. Beyond individual player development, Johnson's press conference offered insight into the structural and strategic considerations shaping the Bears' season, including the interplay between offensive execution and defensive limitations, the impact of injuries on key positions, and the potential for front four improvements to influence pass rush efficiency. all of which are being addressed methodically within the team's broader process-driven culture that emphasizes focus on one game at a time, continuous learning, and minimizing distractions despite the heightened visibility and pressure of a top-seeded position. Simultaneously, Johnson's reflections on the Bears-Packers rivalry, contextualized with historical perspective and media framing, highlighted both the professional and personal stakes of the matchup, noting the NFL's strategic scheduling and network flexing to accommodate what is projected to be one of the season's most watched games, while players like Cole Kmet shared anecdotes underscoring the rivalry's local significance, including friendships and family connections that amplify the emotional weight of the contest, illustrating how sports narratives are inextricably linked to community, identity, and collective memory, all while reinforcing the notion that the Bears' current success, while measurable in wins, rankings, and statistical performance, is also being measured culturally, socially, and emotionally by a fan base eager to reclaim historical pride, city cohesion, and the thrill of competitive football after periods of struggle. Interwoven with these technical and historical elements is Johnson's demonstrated ability to galvanize not just his team, but the broader Chicago community through strategic public engagement, including leveraging viral moments like the We Circle locker room incident to create goodwill, foster connection, and provide tangible benefits to fans. A style that merges humor, relatability, and calculated media awareness, positioning him as a coach who transcends traditional metrics of success by combining on-field strategy with off-field influence, civic engagement, and cultural resonance, and creating an environment where accountability, preparation, technical mastery, and community connection are mutually reinforcing principles. In addition, the discussion of Caleb Williams' next developmental steps, particularly improving throw accuracy while maintaining field vision and decision-making, serves as a microcosm of the Bears' larger trajectory under Johnson, emphasizing the iterative nature of growth in professional sports, the delicate balance between skill refinement and psychological confidence, and the potential for substantial payoff as fundamental mechanics align with situational awareness, strategic understanding, and team cohesion, which, when combined with Johnson's disciplined leadership, process-focused methodology, and attention to both minor and major details, paints a portrait of a team poised not just for short-term victories but for sustainable success that could reshape the competitive landscape of the NFC North, revitalize the historic Bears-Packers rivalry, and cement a lasting legacy in Chicago's sports culture, with implications that extend beyond wins and losses into the realms of civic identity, media engagement, and cultural resonance, illustrating how a single coach's philosophy and approach can have cascading effects on team dynamics, city morale, and the broader sports ecosystem, while also providing a narrative framework that underscores the intricate interplay between technical execution, player development, historical context, fan engagement, and community impact, culminating in a season that, under Johnson's stewardship, exemplifies not only elite athletic performance but also holistic leadership, cultural sensitivity, and sustained organizational growth, making the 2025 Bears journey one of the most compelling narratives in recent NFL history, where strategy, personality, performance, and public perception converge, and leaving both analysts and fans eager to witness whether the team can maintain its disciplined approach, continue refining its offensive and defensive efficiency, navigate the emotional and